Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I filmed my contour routine and my highlight routine. So I already have got my brows, my eye makeup is pretty much done, and I have just a small amount of foundation on, and then we're going to jump straight into the contouring. So to start with, I always like to use some form of cream contour and highlight. So I love this palette here. The shades in this palette are really light. So you have a really light shade, then you have a much kind of more skin tone shade, and then there's a little bit of dark concealer shade, and then you have the three different browns. So we have a really nice dark brown, quite a warm tone brown, and then a much lighter brown. So I use a little brush like this for my highlight. So I'm going to take these two shades here, which is the skin shade and the lightest shade in the palette, and then I'm just going to apply this like so underneath my eyes like this, and I try and go as close to my lash line as possible, like so. If I keep looking over here, it's because I have a little mirror just in front of me, just so I can see exactly what I'm doing, like so, like that. And then I use some of the lightest shade on my forehead. Now I have quite a large forehead, so I don't really need to use too much highlight because my head is already pretty well highlighted. Put some on my chin, and then I also pop some along the sides of my face like so. So that is the highlighting. Then I take just a bigger flat brush, and I'm going to take this really dark shade around my forehead, and the reason that I use a darker shade on my forehead, so the shade that I'm going to use around my nose and my cheeks, is because I, like I said, have quite a large forehead. So I find that the darker the product I use will help make my forehead appear smaller. So I've done my chin, and then I'm just going to start to blend this out also, just so it doesn't clump at all or get dry at all, and then it becomes really tricky. So as you can see, I cover quite a lot of my forehead with that colour. Then I take this shade here on the same brush and apply it where I want to contour my cheekbones, like so. And then whatever's on the brush I use to go down each side of my nose, and then I also put a really little bit underneath that. And then that is what I look like. So I was just taking a little snap of it. And then what I do is I take some form of blending brush. Now I really like these brushes here. It's just like a flat brush. I think these are really useful and they work really, really well. So firstly what I'm going to do is I'm going to blend out my highlight shade. So I'm going to take this brush and just kind of brush this and press this into my skin without really moving any of the product around, because the whole point is that you can really see the difference, to me anyway. And then once I've done that, I do this side, and then I get my chin, and then this side of my face. Now, one really cool thing about using cream contours is that if for whatever reason you go a little bit too crazy, like here on my forehead, you can just take your, I just take my foundation brush and I just kind of blend that out the best I can, like that, and then go on to the other side of my face. Hope you guys can see. Exactly what I'm actually doing. So like that, and then what you do is I just take my Real Techniques stippling brush and I just start to blend out my contour. This is the part where you can adjust the colour. So then this is it blended. Then I'm just going to take a little bit, I'm going to go into my Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit. Now this palette has hit pan worse than any other palette I've owned. So I'm going to take the shade Vanilla underneath my eyes, and I'm just going to apply a small amount of this underneath my eyes, and this stuff just works amazingly for brightening up. Then I'm going to take some of Havana or Fawn, I think this is, and I'm just going to take this here, along my cheekbones, and then I'm going to take this colour here, which is Havana, and I use this to just go around the whole, basically the whole perimeter of my face, because as I said, I have quite a dark forehead, and I feel as if you use something that's too light, you're not really going to achieve anything. So that's for that part. And then I'm going to just take my Freedom highlighter and highlight my face. Just like that. And that's it. That's basically all I do. Super simple, super quick and easy, but I really like the way that it finishes. So yeah guys, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. I will be back again on Friday with my next video, so I will see you guys then.